Hi, this is Ronnie, and this is my video response to Tuesday Hubbard's 500 Subbie Challenging giveaway. You're supposed to do a video response, do a layout. It can be 12 by 12 or 8.5 by 11. PM her and let her know that you did it, and it's supposed to be something you're passionate about, something you love. It could be, hobby, your little dog. And in my case, it's my grandkids. And these are my two oldest grandkids. And this one here is graduating high school in a couple of weeks. And I've been planning on doing this picture forever. We were at the circus, and my daughter took this right afterwards. And they were really into Toy Story. And we would say, I love you more. No, I love you more, so on. And then when they got into Toy Story, when he got into Toy Story, it was, I love you to infinity and beyond. And so when I was going to scrapbook this picture, he said I should make, he was being very creative, a title that was, bigger and got smaller and smaller, and to infinity and beyond. And I said, well, I didn't have a Cricut. If I had a Cricut, I could probably do that. And I was wanting to get one, and I told him if I ever got one, I would do that. Well, I never did it. And I thought, man, I'd have to make the letters big to get them smaller and smaller and smaller. So it never got done. And then a few years ago, we ran across this in the scrapbook store, and he said I should get it to do the layout with. And because the letters are different sizes, it wouldn't be exactly what he had in mind to start with, but I should get it. So I did, and still have not done the picture. And this one spent the night, he's 12, Friday night, and when he went home, my daughter was saying he was telling his brother that he's now the favorite, that he spent 2 Fridays in a row, and he was saying, well, I couldn't, I had to work, I couldn't spend the night. And they were tempted, he was tempted to come spend the night last night to equal out the visits a little more, I guess. And she was trying to, they were arguing who was the favorite and so on, which they always do, but it's all in good fun when they do it. And I'm always telling them I love them all the same, but I have loved him longer, and him longer than the next one, and so on. I have 5 grandkids now. Anyway, she was telling him that he was the one that taught me to be a mama, and that that was probably the best thing that I've ever been, that I really loved being it, and because he was the first. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and get this picture scrapped. So thanks, Tuesday. Because your challenge was at the same time I was thinking about doing this picture, I thought this will be a great one to do because I took so long to do it. And I thought, man, what if he graduates and I still haven't done it? And he makes the comment, you still haven't scrapbooked that. And I've graduated from high school. So this is what I'm going to use. And I thought I would use Pebbles, Love You More. Because, that's how it all got started, saying I love you more and so on. And this all came with it. Thickers Kinsey, and then the Pebble stickers here, and these. And like I said, we were at the circus that day, but I doubt if I used the little animals in the layout. And then all these papers. And then when I was looking through them trying to decide what to use, I thought I could use some other colors. And so I pulled out this Seen and Noted, and it's by Pebbles, and so it has a lot of the same colors. And I got this from Lisa, who's Maggie My Low here on YouTube. Hi, Lisa. And I thought I'll work it in with the layout. And I'm kind of thinking use it. Excuse me, this is the background page because since it is to infinity and beyond. Anyway, let's get scrapping. So I'll leave a link below to Tuesday's channel, so you can go check out her channel and her challenge, just in case I forget something. And she has lots of process layout videos. She has some hauls, and if you love layout, you'll love her channel, and you'll love Tuesday too. Anyway, I decided to go ahead and use the cloud background. I debated on it and thought, since it is to infinity and beyond, that I would use it. And I'm going to add some layers. That one teal layer is a faint chevron. It has little white lines of chevron. Well, I think it's teal on teal actually, and the background's darker. And I'm adding pieces here. Since I didn't have no scraps from the I Love You More paper, I used scraps from the Seen and Noted because they do match really well. And I wanted to look like I put full pieces back there, although I didn't. And have different colored layers there. And that's the branding strip off of one of the sheets. And it says My Perfect Day. And we did have a lot of fun that day. The kids got to ride an elephant, which is another picture I need to get scrapbooked and haven't never scrapbooked it. It's not a super great picture. The camera I had, that was actually before I started scrapbooking, and it didn't take really good pictures. Since we're outside there, that one took better than the ones on the inside. It's in a large building, and so they're kind of dark. And then, of course, I'm pretty far away from the elephant too, but I am going to scrapbook them. I pulled them out, and so they're in my bunch that I've got set out that I want to scrapbook within the next few weeks. And that's the last of that piece of paper, but I wanted to add it. I wanted to use every scrap of that I could. I really liked that paper, and I could only stretch it so far. And I'm adding it to both sides there and just having it peek out. I didn't have it to match. There wasn't enough to go across, make it look like it's matching. That's Tuesdae, I Love You. And the love's pretty big on there, but I really liked it. It was bigger than I expected when I ordered it, but I like it anyway, so I will be using it. And I'm just adding some Aleene's Tacky Glue, my favorite glue for the detailed parts. And that's the U, and I did it in a polka dot of the Seen and Noted, but it didn't show up very good there, so I added some red behind it, and it shows up better. And I'm trying to decide how I want to put that on, since I did the love over and under the picture. I thought about doing that on the U, but I just finally decided to go ahead and just lay it on top. And apparently I need a little more glue there. I didn't have enough. I was trying to be, I didn't want to squish out the sides, so I didn't put quite enough. On the eye, didn't show up super great, so I decided to put a heart behind it and make it show up a little bit better. It's a yellowish gold, and it matches those little arrows and circles, the same color yellow. And so I'm just trying to use it different places on the layout and have the same color. And I took that out of that die cut book that I got from Lisa. And there's My Perfect Day, and I had to cut the end off, I think. On there's my sticker. I am finally using it. I should learn not to take the kids with me when I go scrapbook shopping, because they remember what we get when they pick it out. And then I've got to use it sooner or later, because every now and then they mention that I didn't. But it's cute anyway, so I don't mind using it. And there's Buzz Lightyear. I do have another Buzz Lightyear that they picked out also, but I think I'll use that on a page with the youngest one there. He's got Buzz Lightyear in his arms, and so I don't have to use it on this page. But I am going to be taking that younger one with me when Hobby Lobby opens up this month. I think it opens like the 25th, whatever the Saturday is. And he's going to go with me. He decided that, he knew I'd wait a long time for us to get one. And he said he's going to go with me on that day. Of course, he's gone with me to Hobby Lobby before when we go out of town. And he's complained, and his mama says, Jake, we got to do things for people we love. And Mama loves being at Hobby Lobby. So he hushes. And I've heard the older one tell him that too. But he actually volunteered to go. So since he's getting older, he's getting where he thinks about things and doing things for others. And so I think he's doing it for me just because he loves me. And I cut that apart. I was going to put it up there over the top of the layers and have it point down to the picture and cut it some way to go there. And then I forgot to put the title up there. So my layouts never turn out like I plan. I get busy doing something and forget all about the original plans that I have in my head. And I'm adding a little more yellow there because I'm trying to get it all to coordinate. And I wanted it to go straight across again. And I'm not sure what I'm doing now. Oh, I'm trying to decide what to do up there in the corner to add colors, the same colors in the 3 places. And I'm trying to find things that will go. Got a lot of scraps accumulated there. And that's, not sure if that's seen and noted or not. I kind of think it is. But I'm going to use the word memories from it and add it to it. And when I first cut that there, I'm not sure what I was doing wrong. But I did something wrong. It didn't work, so I had to do it again. But I made a little banner to put the memory sticker on. And I'm going to put one of those hearts. Oh, I'm going to put an epoxy sticker first. And the epoxy sticker is from Colorbock. And I'm trying to remember what it says. Maybe love this or something. I guess you'll see it in the close-ups because I can't remember. I remember seeing it on there and it was red and green and I thought it'd go and I thought the words would go too. But looking at this, it's too little for me to tell what it is. And I took and circle punch and punched well half a circle. I used a scrap and it wasn't enough for a whole circle. I thought, well, the whole thing's not going to show anyway. So I punched half a circle. And putting a pop dot. Oh, that's one of those little arrows that I cut out of that little piece of scrap that I had that I liked so well. And I pointed down towards the picture. I think I'm done with it and I'm adding it on, but I have to add it twice. I cut off the back and turn it over and see it's got some white showing on part of it. And I didn't want the white showing. It's kind of distracting to me, so I moved it up and cut it a little bit more so it's all red to the top. I think all I have left to do is add some enamel dots. And I add 3 different colors, red, green, and blue, in 3 different places, and I'll be done with the layout. But as I said, I will leave a link below so that you can go check out Tuesday's channel, check out her challenge, join her challenge. And you can make a layout and make it something you're passionate about. Me, it's my grandkids. And scrapbooking is second. I always tell them it's second. Because they do know I love to scrapbook. And I tell them, who would I have to scrapbook if I didn't have them? And so they're great kids. And most of the time they're really good at getting their picture taken. The oldest one there for a little while put his hand in his face and tried to ruin his pictures, but he found out real quick I was going to go ahead and scrapbook them anyway, so he quit that. But it was the only ones I had of him, so I had no choice. But this is my layout, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. And thank you, Tuesday, and congratulations on your 500 subbies, 500 plus subbies. Bye.